Welcome back to Financial Funnies Daily News, the only place where Wall Street drama, crypto chaos and global politics get served with a side of sarcasm. I'm your host, Demi, here to make sure you laugh while the markets cry. Let's dive in. First up, global markets are glowing, Asia stocks are climbing, Chinese blue chips just hit a 10-month high, and oil prices dip as Russian supplies fears cooled. Translation: trades are smiling, oil bros are frowning, and Powell's throat clearing at Jackson Hole could still ruin everyone's weekend. Meanwhile, US corporations are on track for a record-breaking $1.1 trillion in stock buybacks this year. Forget innovation, why build new factories when you can just inflate your EPS and buy another yacht? And for Main Street, the IRS confirmed $1,390 stimulus checks are on the way. Wall Street gets a $1 trillion bubble bath. Main Street gets brunch money. Balanced, right? Crypto ETFs are on fire. Spot Bitcoins and Ethereum ETFs just smashed records with $40 billion in weekly trade volumes. Wall Street isn't early, they're just hungry for fees. But not everyone's feasting. In just 1 hour, $10 million worth of crypto longs were liquidated. That's one of the biggest hourly wipeouts this month. Think of it as market's way of saying leverage bad, hurdle good. On the winners board, Chainlink surged after whales yanked nearly 10 million link of exchanges. Arbitrum held steady, and meme core, well, it memed higher because why not? Serious Infra, joke coins both pump only in crypto. Meanwhile, XRP's under pressure, hanging around $3.10, while 94% of holders are still in profit. Analysts say that that's usually a bearish sign. Too many people winning, someone's got to lose, and at the same time ETH and Solana are sprinting ahead on ETF inflows. XRP's the tortoise, ETH and Solana are the Red Bull chugging hares. Big news from the Fed, they're shutting down their special crypto SWAT team. From now on, banks' crypto activities will be supervised just like any other business. Translation: less sci-fi equipment, more boring paperwork. Over in stablecoin land, the Genius Act forces reserves into treasuries and cash, but banks want Congress to close the loophole on interest payments because everyone wants that sweet yield. Welcome to musical chairs with T-bills. And in the chip wars, Nvidia and AMD struck a deal with Uncle Sam. They can sell AI chips to China, but 15% of the revenue goes straight to the US government. If you can't block it, tax it. Classic. And speaking of resources, the US is putting nearly $1 billion into developing critical minerals. China's restricting exports. Africa's talking about a commodity-backed currency. Geopolitics is officially Pokemon with rocks. Thailand just launched a crypto payment sandbox for tourists. Yes, you can now pay for pad thai with Bitcoin. But don't get too excited. There are KYC checks, spending caps, and no ATM withdrawals. It's crypto on vacation, not spring break. Meanwhile, Malaysia and Vietnam are looking at XRP for payments and deposits. And Singapore just went from pilot project to real-world tokenization on XRPL. Asia isn't waiting for the future, they're building it. Trad fees moving on chain fast. Open Eden teaming up with BNY Mellon to manage a Moody's A-rated tokenized treasury fund. Ondo bought tokenized treasury on the XRP ledger with mint and redeem via RLUSD, and Vivo Power partnered with Crypto.com to custody XRP for its mining ops. This isn't Defi's Degan stuff anymore. This is corporate finance with blockchain plumbing. And if you're wondering how banks will actually connect, ISO 20022 requires digital token identifiers. XRP already has one. Everyone else is knocking. XRP already has the keys. Oh, and ELF just launched a self-sovereign identity on XRPL. Think of it as digital ID without the circus of 17 passwords. Your wallet is your ID now. Finally, sanctions hit crypto again. The US froze $27 million in Russian-linked crypto. Turns out even stablecoins aren't sanction-proof. They're programmable handcuffs. And moving to the hackers' corner, quick hits from the dark side. $100 million liquidation wasn't hackers, it was the market rugged itself. Stable coins versus banks is basically a yield turf, and sanctions show regulators can hit pause on your decentralized funds real quick. And that's your Financial Funnies daily news for today. Remember, markets move fast, headlines spin faster, and if you're looking for stability, maybe stick to your grandma's cookie jar. I'm back tomorrow with more laughs, leaks and liquidations, and if you want even more, join me on Patreon for free. That's where I drop the stuff I can't always cram into the show. Until then, stay sharp, stay funny, and whatever you do, don't FOMO with your next rent money. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.